Papa. Hello everybody. My birds and I are saying hi. Let me open the stream and so I can see the chat. We're going to continue that thing from yesterday. First I want to see how to fit this shape a little bit better. Hello Lamiath, welcome to the stream. I'm good, thank you. I'm going to figure out what to do with this one little beam. So I'm gonna do sketching with a rough brush. I'm thinking to interrupt this little line here, this, and I need my brush to be smaller and tilt. Yep, birds are chirping. Yeah, something like this. Either doing this, but maybe it's too complicated. Let me delete the layer and on the right layer. Yes, I am. I'm picking a softer brush. Birds are chirping. Mostly sparrows. It's very hot suddenly here. Caca! Yeah, the crows are saying like, yeah, it's hot. car. So today I'm still going to be working on this one, trying to figure out the clouds and everything. Maybe I will jump over to another artwork at some point. Viewer's discretion. Using a soft brush. I just want to get the curves to be to have nice movement throughout the painting. I think like this, there's a lot of cool movement. A lot of cool movement right here. Thinking expanding the image for a bit. So I can put in a frame. Or I can just add a frame to this one. Let me see how it would look. Let's use rough expressive. I want to have a little frame, like I have in a lot of my art. This is definitely an unusual time for a stream. If you're not in Europe, or maybe this is good for Asia, but I don't have I don't have Asian fans, not much. Few regulars from Thailand, and maybe a few from Malaysia, but I really don't have much Asian audience. I don't know. I never had it actually. Hello, Pipe Custodian, welcome to the stream. Most of my audience is European and North American. And most of the people buying my prints and all of this are also North American, Canadian, American, UK, Germany. That's like the most of my fan base here. Making this frame so I can see like a fuller look, because I have frames like this on my prints. Do you use any external controller for shortcuts? Nope. Just my iPad mini. I don't need shortcuts, honestly. I don't need shortcuts. My brush size is controlled by tilt. And I mean, Procreate is Procreate is well designed, so I don't feel the need to constantly I design my brushes in a way that most of them, not all, but most of them are brushes that resize on tilt. But the toolbox, I think I'm gonna think about getting a toolbox. That one seems capable. But for stuff like this, I really I don't know what I would use it for. I would love, actually, like, one of the things I would love to have, like a shortcut, to hide the interface, but I can hide the interface with just my finger. Like, maybe, like, I don't know, this is, right now I'm outside. I'm just on a camping chair, and I don't have a space for a controller. My iPad is on my lap. It's an iPad mini, it's very small. The controller's on the controller. I don't know where I would put it. I think I want to just get used to painting without a control, like any shortcuts. I pick my color with my finger, like a long press. Sometimes I press the little thingy. For me, the best feature is changing brush eraser. Oh yeah, that would be useful. But then again, brush eraser. If there was a possibility to do you know how Clip Studio does? Turns a brush into an eraser instantly. The same brush, the same everything. If that's an option, I would love to have it. But I pick my color with this little thing. Either this little puck here, or with my finger. Long press. It's really, Procreate has a good gesture control. it kind of doesn't need much. Like I just pick and continue, pick and continue. I wish maybe like I need faster response time, but I think it's actually possible. Preferences, gesture controls, smudge erase, touch, full air, touch and hold. Yeah, delay. My delay is already like already low. Papistodian says I could recommend a small controller, 8-bit Do Micro. It has a keyboard mode. Oh, it could change keybinds on every button. Oh, that's handy. Again, maybe I would love that on my PC setup. Pretty cheap to try using one. Thank you. I would love to know more about it. If it's cheap, I'm cheap. So we good. But I don't know. Procreate is very well made for stuff like this. I rarely ever need myself. Like I rename layers with my pen. Swoon. Layer. I rename layers with everything. I pick my colors with either my finger or the little thingy. I forget about this little thingy, this little button. On my PC, I think I would enjoy a controller to not have to have the hand over my keyboard all the time. Like a good thing is that I'm like actually trying to like wean off, constant picking and stuff like this, because my brushes, for almost every software that I make and use, my brushes are mostly like tilt sized and pressure opacity, so I don't need to constantly change these properties, and that's one way to make everything faster. Like if I want a thin line, I just tilt my pen almost perpendicular to the screen. Is it perpendicular? Like when your screen is like this and your pencil is like this. I think that's perpendicular. So when I do this, it's like this plus low pressure. And if I want a wide line, I just tilt my brush from the start and I get a wide textured line. It's not as amazing as Clip Studio Paint though. Clip Studio Paint has amazing tilt functionality. You can make your brush smaller with tilt, not just bigger. It's really, really well made. And you can really tailor your brush. And I wish I had the iPad Pro so I can see my brush on hover, but I can't. It's the iPad Mini. So I intuitively like presuppose where my brush and how my brush will act. Like what's the an educated guess one could say how a brush will react. But I know if I want a thinner line with most brushes, I use I use low pressure and tilt. I tried some tilt control basic brushes, but I didn't really get used to this. Well, that's the thing. Because I really like, one of the things that I realized I really didn't like, even in tutorials when I was learning, like people constantly changing their brush and like shortcuts, resizing it, picking their brush, always resizing their brush with shortcuts, and that was very annoying to watch. So I realized that I just spent too much time doing that. I mean, it's not about time, it's about immersion, you know. I have a pencil, I have a brush, you know, I know, my brain knows if I tilt my brush, I get a wide line. Like on this pencil. My brain knows that I get a wider thing if I tilt the brush slightly. This is a pencil, so this is a large pencil. So it's still I tilt for a different size. So I kind of miss Clip Studio, where tilt is really well controlled. Sometimes I miss it. Yeah, it's the thing, I got used to tilt size relationship, and this made it easier for me to kind of not have to resize my brush all the time. That made me like it a bit more. Like almost all my brushes, you can see in the preview, almost all my brushes are in a way pressure sensitive, but some of them are not. Pressure and tilt sensitive. And with these round brushes, it's almost, it is a large canvas. With the round brushes, it makes a lot of sense. So I can have thin and thick lines. You say that you like the brush engine more. You mean after the big update a couple of years ago? For me, it was always good. The big update didn't really bring a lot of... I mean, it brought color jitter, it brought some... Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The big Clip Studio update brought a few things, but it was always good. The basics of Clip Studio brush engine were always good, but the new update really like figured out textures better, added color jitter. What else? Added a few useful things that made it so you can design brushes like you did for Photoshop. Birds, 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 birds. Oh, merge down. No. Hey birds, what are your opinions on the color engines of Clip Studio Paint? Like it's a meter away from me in the tree. It's amazing. You can see the bird. And the cat's around. Nope. Just a noisy bird. Having opinions on a brush engine in Clip Studio Paint. Let's zoom out. I mean, I'm still annoyed by having to pick my brush. So, having to pick my brush, having to open the panel and do this and that. It's okay. I use very little shortcuts. But I guess I can understand when people are using shortcuts for brushes and for... But what this brings me is the mobility, that I can just sit in my front yard and like sit under a tree. I have like a nut tree, a hazelnut that's like more a bush than a tree. It's a hazelnut and it has wide leaves and throws around a really nice shadow. Hello bird. Now this is ASMR stream for people who don't get to hear birds like this all the time. My birds are opinionated, absolutely opinionated. Has a thing or two to say about things. But like this minute ago, they were literally in the tree behind me and just chirping around. Now it's on top of the rain drain. Which one is that? It's a sparrow. The common sparrow found everywhere. Opinionated sparrow. Well, Streamlabs came alive. Good, Streamlabs. Thank you very much for getting alive. It's telling you to buy my prints. Now I have fancy new matte prints the look emerging. I want this brush or this misty. Or let's use this soft. Sorry. Use a soft brush to just smooth out some areas. The bees are chasing themselves around. This felt so strange. I walked outside and heard absolutely the same birds as on your stream. You're a lucky man, Dan. You have sparrows. Like the bees and sparrows are like, if you see bees and hear a lot of sparrows and turtle doves, it's a healthy environment, like a sign of a healthy environment. You know, if you look at flowers and see a lot of bees, or you see or hear bees, but it's absolutely, I guess it's strange, you know, when you go out and see and hear the same sound as you heard on the stream a minute ago. So, I had to say hi to my neighbor. Like currently the most birds around me are sparrows, and there are a few redstarts and a few kinds of finches. And crows. Caw. Magpies also. A lot of magpies and crows here. You have a lot of pigeons and some seagulls. Oh, take care of your sandwiches. Seagull comes in and the noisy bastards. Those birds, Jesus Christ. But they're so round. They're so round and smooth. Smooth and round. Caw. It's windy. Enjoy the wind sounds. I love a good fat seagull. Everybody loves a good fat seagull. They're amazing. And they're so chill. Oftentimes, they just let you approach. Ah, my dad is here. old trusty Volkswagen Golf sound. Caca. That was a handbrake if you ever heard one. Don't people say they're mean and will eat your soul? Yes, probably. But they are probably confident. They're large, they can eat your eyes. So they're confident and they're not afraid of you. They're not afraid of you. Hmm? Ooh. Caca. Got some cherries from somebody. Just my dad gave it to me. There's a seagull's nest on the roof across the street, and seagulls scaring crows away from it. Yeah, the team white against team black. It's seagull racism. I like to watch this small ecosystem. Oh man, yeah. Also, magpie. I've seen magpies and blackbirds or starlings doing this little, oh, this is my territory, oh, this is my territory. That's amazing. I like watching my little ecosystem here. What's the time? I've been live for 38 minutes. Okay, I can do an hour or so. Magpie gangs fly around too. They are team black and white. Here we sometimes get starling gangs. Like huge packs of starlings. And they all, because starlings are birds, songbirds, they really like have a lot of different sounds they make, and it's a cacophony. A lot of blackbirds in their nests on their old roof. Oh, I love blackbirds. Lady Gnome has a lot of blackbirds in her neighborhood. I blame I like birds on Twitch for igniting my interest in birds. They're very handsome, yes. Absolutely. I paint birds here on Twitch. She was probably the person who made me realize I actually do love birds, knowing about them, knowing which birds are around me, and all this. She introduced me through her streams with like a bird identification app. So I got to record birds and figure out which ones they are. And hello. Welcome. It's windy today, yep. Is it too much? Is it too much? I hope it's less windy than yesterday. Yesterday I had to end up sitting in the car. And I ended up sitting in the car, and now I literally put an umbrella above me to guard from the sun. Feels like I'm outside. This microphone is way better than it has any right to be. Love hearing birds. You have 2 or 3, 4, 5 species of birds talking to you right now. That's like a redstart. That's the sparrow. Those are little chirpy ones. And then the turtle doves, color doves, sorry. Goo 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 goo. It's my impersonation of the bird. I know all the names in French, but I have no idea how to call them in English. That's good to learn then. That's my task for you. Streamlabs being more active. Thank you, Streamlabs, reminding people. What I like here is birds are very brave, and they're like sometimes like just 2 meters from me. Chirp chirp, yep, chirp chirp chirp, chirp chirp chirp, chirp chirp, yes, I understand. I understand your concerns, Mr. Sparrow. Chirp indeed. Chirp, chirp, motherfucker. But it's, you know, I enjoy this, honestly. I do. I do enjoy this. Maybe if some of this chill is going to your end, that's also cool. Some ASMR. That's the upside of living in the countryside. Chirp indeed. We just switch places a little bit to move away from the sun. If it's possible at all. Lurk. Well, I'm surprised people are still watching, which is really nice. Thank you, everybody. It's nice to be back. Need to work, have fun. Merci. And see you later. Bye bye. Iridescent swoosh. It be so. It be so. You gotta use the color, damn it. Chirp, chirp, gaw, gaw. I'm trying to see how orange will look. Nah, too much. A bit of yellow here and there. Just to make it a bit more rainbow. It's Pride Month after all. I listened to the stream when I was exporting it. I was wondering how it sounded, and I realized the little taps on the screen are super clear. You see tap 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 tap. People who enjoy stuff like that are having a fun time with my streams. Yo, Ajib, what are you doing, bro? Having a good day so far. Having a good day so far. What's this notification? Remember to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. You can't like the stream here. I need to figure out what is Streamlabs doing. But yeah, you can follow me. You can do that. If you like what you see, follow me. Yeah, you can of course subscribe to the channel. This is probably like leftover notification from YouTube. Summertime in the countryside is nice. Yes. I wish only that we had a bit of springtime, because it was like we jumped from sweaters to sweatshirts. No, we jumped from sweaters to sweating. I had to, 10 days ago, I had to have a jacket and a sweater because it was cold as hell. It was like 14 degrees or 10 degrees Celsius. From jackets to t-shirts or no shirts in 3 days. It was here like that too. It was like that. No, wait, it was like that here too, yes. Adding some color. Yeah, but like really from jackets to t-shirts. In a very short time it was, oof. Are you getting commissions? How's that? 0 commissions. I'm not taking any work. I haven't even taken commission for a long time. Just yesterday, some Russians in Serbia were interested in like commissioning me for like a book about Serbian mythology or something like that. I was like, maybe I'm interested if you're paying well. Because of the medical issues, I wasn't really up for any commission work. Depends on the pay. Yep. I don't really take commissions much. I just enjoy painting my own stuff the most. I mean, I do take commissions, but it's like the pro grade pricing. Like I need a lot of money if I'm gonna paint for somebody. Opa. My umbrella is... I put an umbrella in the tree. So it kind of covers me a little bit. It does the job decently, but it fell off. So yeah, I would love to get commissions, honestly, yeah. But it's not... Do you have animals? No, I don't. Unfortunately. I mean, I do have local cats, my cat friends from the neighborhood. And they've been surprisingly missing for the last few days. Didn't see many. and I just adopt my neighbor's cats. I have birds. I don't know what I'm painting here. Let me erase this. Some clouds and a top of a building, a church or something like that. It's under the horizon. It's a little village or something on the close to the shore. I'll go to work. See you later or tomorrow. Yep. See you later or tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out a little bit and saying hi. I appreciate it. And this has been going well. Now I'm more into smaller details, even though we are still retaining a rough textural feeling. It's been live for 1 hour. How to figure out these arcs. Looking like a big striped fish. It be. It be indeed looking like a big striped fish. Using a soft brush. Just cover this port area. Just cover everything in clouds. Don't ask questions. Cover everything in clouds and don't ask questions. That's how my questions are for losers. We're improvising over here. We should have like a small cloud over here at the port. I'm wondering, let me see. Just a small black cloud. We'll have this cloud. It will help us. It will help us establish that this thing is large. I don't have too many pixels available to me. I mean, there are enough, but I'm not going crazy. At some point, I will add a bit more. I'm thinking about something like a cloud that's going around. No, it's too much. Yeah, these clouds here are in the shadow of the ship. Maybe I should add like a little cloud here. Something like this. Maybe a little more saturation in the middle. thinking about this. Just adding smaller details. So you can get a sense how big this thing is. Boo boo boo. Oh, I'll figure it out. Maybe I will keep the little cloud, maybe not. I don't have it on separate layer, but it's separated enough. I'll figure it out as we go. I tend to sometimes just overpaint something and make it completely different. Let me see my battery life. 47%. Well, it's good. I've been an hour and a half. It's 3 o'clock and it seems like I have 8 people watching, which is cool. Thank you very much. I think these small details help establish the scale of things. Maybe I should make this window smaller. Maybe something like this on the other side. To show this spacecraft, it goes like has a front mouth or something like that. These are some very small minor details. Because I think I probably need to go into some of those to show the scale of the ship. Let's use the smudge brush. It's too big. I have to make this more iridescent. Well, there is a lot of work to be done. Echt malo crtam. A lot of work to be done. I hope I'm not ruining this as I go. Sometimes that's my biggest fear, that I'm ruining things as I go. But I think these details are necessary to show the scale and to add something concrete into the painting, like a few buildings, a few something that will be familiar to the looker, the viewer, the looker. Something that will be familiar to the looker, watcher, observer. But I think I'm gonna do maybe 5 minutes more. Should think about rating It's really cool actually, just being able to hold your artwork in your hand and just not sit at a PC or a computer of any kind. Just being able to paint and to enjoy yourself. Let's hide the interface. Use this. So you can see the size, and let me see if I can raid somebody. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. Let's see. I'm gonna send a command. Raid call. Unrecognized commands. Oh no, it's like this. I forgot. I'm gonna copy the message, and then I'm gonna see if any of my friends are live. Renji-kun is live. He's really sweet. He's doing something very cute. Let's go raid him if it's possible. How do we raid? I forgot. Renji-kun art. Go back to my channel. Raid at let's see. See if we could do that. I'm not sure. There was a problem trying the raid. It's annoying. Maybe I should do it from the iPad. Oh, he's not. He's live. Start raid. Let's see. Possible to do that. Let's see, raid now. Raid complete. I have no idea if we raided Renji. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I'm here.
Rain and raids. It's rain and raids, and I'm about to leave you all soon. About 15 minutes.
Okay, it's working. We did it. End stream. How do we end the broadcast? I don't know. Switch to Procreate a little bit, and then we'll end the broadcast.